Give it up for Richard Scott.
I told my girlfriend that I didn't want to have kids. And the first ad I saw when I logged into Facebook was for a vasectomy clinic. Now, I know we're supposed to be used to social media companies accumulating all this data on us and everything. Well, let me tell you something. The state of my ball sack is between me and my high school gym coach. That's it. They want to target me advertising. You think I'd see more ads for whores. It's like, I am pro-prostitution. I believe it should be legalized. And I got into a fight with an old lady online. She was like, well, what if it was your daughter? What if your daughter was into prostitution? I'm like, if it was my daughter, I'd complain to my pimp. I said, dude, I asked for a hooker, you brought me my daughter. Not down with that. Think I haven't tapped that ass already? I mean, come on. See, some people don't like it when you fuck your daughter. I get it. But I don't get all these guys who don't want you banging their sister. You know, you can be like, man, that Jennifer is hot. It's like, dude, that's my sister. You do realize that you don't have to be there, right? It's not a family affair. I haven't done stand-up much since the pandemic, and I haven't missed it much, but what I really missed was when the libraries closed. I was really pissed when the library closed. I went up to the librarian, I was like, wait a minute, you expect me to masturbate at home? She was like, yeah. When I did masturbate at her home, she got all pissy. Speaking of pissy, I don't want to get too political, I don't want to get into politics very much, but if you're still supporting Trump at this point, you're a fucking fascist. Now, I know a lot of comedians, they don't like to talk about politics because it pisses off half the audience. It's not like I'm going to be booked at the Hollywood Bowl anytime soon, so I'm going to get this off my chest. The Trump administration was like, it was like being on a plane with a screaming baby, except the flight lasted 4 fucking years and they let the baby fly the plane. Now, am I saying that everybody who supports Trump is a fascist? Yes. Also, these are the same people who cannot orgasm without thinking about George Floyd's death. Because this guy was murdered in broad daylight, people, dozens of witnesses filming it live, and what did they say? What did they say when they killed George Floyd? They were like, cops have a tough job. I was around it, cops have a tough job. Well, so fucking what? You don't get to murder somebody because your job sucks. You know how many Amazon factory workers would be fucking serial killers at this point? Like, oh yeah, I just worked another 80-hour shift at the factory, no overtime pay, no breaks, so I had to piss in this jar, and no air conditioning, so I drank the jar. If I didn't get to kill Tyrone out back, I don't know what I'd do. You guys know Tyrone, apparently. I'm sorry. But I just want people to stop buying stupid shit. Like, I saw this survey that said 25% of non-Christians believe that Jesus rose from the dead. I want to repeat that. 25% of non-Christians, people who do not believe in the divinity of Christ, even though they're willing to accept he rose from the dead. What does it take to impress these people? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not Christian myself, but then I don't believe Jesus rose from the dead. That's kind of why I flunked out of Sunday school. But if you believe that he rose from the dead, doesn't that kind of put you in the cult? I mean, if a guy came up to me and said, hey, watch this. Blows his fucking head off, and then he stands right back up again. I'd be like, hey, dude, Pepsi's the one. I went at this comedy show, and the MC comes out and he goes, oh yeah, Greg has a question for Brenda. Brenda, will you marry me? And the crowd was like, oh. Why do you women fall for this shit? This is a shotgun wedding. Just say no. One time I would like to see a guy say, Jason has a question for Tanya. Tanya, will you marry me? Crowd's like, oh. Tanya's like, I didn't even know this asshole. And why is it just wedding proposals? Why not air out all your dirty business while you're at it? You know, it's like, Richard has a question for Lily. Lily, did you just give me the clap? She did. Oh. All right, I'm gonna pitch my book right now. I got a book out. It's called Lucifer for Congress. I find people don't remember the title unless I say it 3 times. I don't know why that is, but Lucifer for Congress, Lucifer for Congress, Lucifer for Congress. Find it online. It comes with a 7-day guarantee, by the way, so if you read it and you don't like it, you can go straight to hell. All right, my name is Richard Scott. Thank you very much.
Let's give it go for Richard Scott. You can all go straight to hell, I guess.